First day out of rehab! I'm gonna face the first temptation towards relapse. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you clean your room of hard drugs.
Warning, viewer discretion is strongly advised.
Thank you, sir. Yo, what's good? It's your boy, Druid. First day out of rehab! I'm sorry for not posting in a hot minute, but currently it's Friday, I believe. On Tuesday, I took myself to Detox to get off 7-0. Woo! That was the best idea I've ever had. I just want to say I feel blessed. Very grateful to have the support that I have. Honestly, I don't know where that willpower came from. Just essentially, I woke up on Tuesday and had this fluke accident where I had a software update on my phone because I set 2 alarms, one on my phone and one on the manual alarm clock. And my manual and die. And then my phone decides to have a software update and also not give an alarm. More of the story, I didn't make it to work. And so I'm just being grumpy in my little dorm, and I just kind of come to the conclusion that, like, as I'm sitting here trying to do my content calendar, there is no way I'm going to be able to do any of the things that I need to do, that I want to do, if I'm on fucking 7-0. 7-0 was the biggest mistake I've ever made. I do not recommend it for anybody ever. 7-0 is a powerful synthetic kratom alkaloid, and it is the biggest bullshit I have ever done. I must admit, I'm gonna face the first temptation towards relapse, and we're gonna face it on camera, and we're gonna see if I'm able to stay sober off 7-0. I do not want to be on 7-0. I never really enjoyed the feeling. You know, I don't really relate to a lot of the people that feel like opiates and shit are like their number one drug. Honestly, I love weed, dude. Weed is like my drug of choice. I don't really like drinking. It makes me poop like crazy. And the synthetic opiate bullshit is just not worth it. Not fun. And I did not like the fact that I was casually nodding off on myself all the time.
I wonder, right before I left, there was a mama bird in this nest. I wonder if there are any eggs. It's so short, I don't know if this will work. Yo, they're blue! What the fuck? That's fire. Alright.
So like I said, first temptation of relapsing lies behind this door. Door number 1 in terms of test. Can I stay sober off the drug I don't want to do? Seems like a pretty straightforward answer. But then again, a lot of people don't stay sober. And I'll be completely real. Am I going to be completely sober? No, I want to be Cali sober because I have realistic expectations for myself. I could not quit weed, nor do I want to. Nor do I want to quit the shroomies. I love tripping balls, okay? Deal with it. At least I'm not putting synthetic bullshit in my body, bitch. So, like I said, I have a line on my desk right now, and I have about 15 pills because I was buying them bitches in bulk. This is what a drug addict dorm room looks like. I'm gonna set this phone down and let's get to business. It's not worth it. You will get nowhere in life doing pills, especially synthetic opiates. Need I remind you, biggest bullshit decision I've ever made. So, we're gonna start. There they are. These motherfuckers. This is what I was addicted to. This. You can see it. This is the dumbass bullshit I was addicted to. Look. I have no desire to do any of this. In fact, I'm going to have to wash my hands because I have powder all over. Boom. Trash can. And boom. Trash can. So, there you go. Now, let's deal with the final boss of the situation. There you have it, folks. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you clean your room of hard drugs. I'm about to go throw this outside. I just want to say, like, I didn't expect to be sober. I was having a really hard time, and I've been snorting about 400 milligrams of 7-0 at the most, at the worst of it. But yes, hard, like 100 to 200, and then it went to 300, and then it went to 400 milligrams. We're talking here. I just was starting a lot of pills, and lo and behold, I was not very happy about that. But I also could not stop myself because I was physically dependent to the bitches that were ruining my life. I don't want to be doing them hoes. I don't. You shouldn't either. They are terrible for you, and they're not worth doing. If you're going to do a drug, allegedly, I might recommend hypothetically Zaza and the Shroomies. But that is allegedly and hypothetically, and your choice, because it is your body, therefore it is your choice. You choose to consume what you choose. And yeah, I've been coughing up crazy shit lately because I was putting crazy shit up my nose. Who would have thunk it? But yeah, all to say, so I'm sorry. I need to take a shower. I need to get my taxes done because I have 5 W-2s because your boy had a crazy last year. But more of the story is, I want to close this out by reading you a letter I wrote to myself in pink crayon. Crown, as I used to call him when I was little. I never saw myself in rehab. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to feel ashamed, ecstatic, or what have you. I never had any idea I'd do 7-0. Now the mere thought of the pill makes me feel less than. It'll be hard not to. What am I trying to say? The only hard thing I already did, which was seek help. Why do the fight to not have help? When above all, Gestalt is the truest truth of all the universal ones. I miss Mama already. I feel terrible for putting her through this. Why am I such a loser is the thought that got me here. And believing in me and believing it propagated the addiction. I don't want to stop with weed, especially if I can keep up the only post-responsibility use. All in all, it's 5 days. That was the initial amount of time I was told that I would get to stay at minimum. I only did 3 days. Yesterday, I had the most diabolical shitting plus panic attack thing. And I only had it for 3 months in my system. Think about the people that have been doing hard drugs for years. Terrifying. Terrifying. I can do 5 days. I can do 7 if needed. And I can stay clean. I'm sorry. I've never wanted to be clean so bad. I'm looking forward to Suboxone. And I want to let y'all know, I don't need Suboxone, which is a huge deal for me. I was really nervous that I would have to be on it because primarily I had no idea if I'd be able to control myself. And I thought that I would need something. But right now, I feel okay. And in times of need, I'm going to smoke weed. But to continue the letter, I'm looking forward to getting out. I'm looking forward to seeing my sisters, my brothers, doing my taxes, doing school, and sleeping in this summer. We need to work on the crayon, and these crayons are crap. My handwriting's terrible. You can see this is really hard to read, so bear with me. I even get to go to Vegas in 10 days. I'm blessed beyond all measure, and I am covered in prayer. I just wanted to say, my sobriety journey is a lot longer than just detox. It's a lot longer than just finding discipline with weed. That took 3 years in and of itself. I started trying to chase the dragon when I was 18, and I'm just getting to the point where I care more about prioritizing my priorities and responsibilities than doing hard drugs. And trying to stay high all the time pretty much is what it was. I didn't really care what the drug was. But the moral of the story is, I'm here, I'm being honest with where I am. I'm very blessed to have a platform like this, and I hope y'all stay safe. Peace.